everyone, this is the video that goes along with Online Work 43. We are just reviewing how to find the surface area of different shapes. So we've done surface area of rectangular prisms, just a box, surface area of pyramids, surface area of cylinders, and then we'll also talk about how to do the surface area of like a mixed shape, if it's not really, if it's got some different shapes mixed in there, but it doesn't really fall into any of these nice categories. So switch you over. Okay, now in general, to find the surface area of any shape, remember we just find the area of all the faces and add them up. So on a box, we find the area of the top and the bottom, the front and the back, the two sides, and add them all together. Same thing when it's a pyramid. The only formula we really had, or the only shape we really had a formula for was a cylinder, and that's because this lateral area was an issue. We didn't have an easy way to find the area of that face. So here's a box. Let's see if you can see that better. It's got a length of 6 feet, a width of 2 feet, and a height of 12 feet, and we are going to find the surface area of it. So we're going to find the area of the top, the bottom, the front, the back, and the two sides. And those faces on a box are all just rectangles, so finding the area is no big deal. We just do length times width. Well, look at the top and the bottom of that box. They have a length of 6 and a width of 2. It'd be the same as this up there. So to find the area of the top or the bottom, we could just do 6 times 2. So that's the top, but it's also the bottom. That would be 12 square feet because it's area. Okay. The front of the box has a length of 6 and a height of 12. So to find the area of the front or the back would be the same. I would just do 6 times 12, which is 72. So then the back would have an area of 72 square feet. Now the sides of that box have a width of 2. The height would be 12. It's the same as this over here. So to find the area of each side, I would just do 2 times 12, which is 24 square feet. So both of those sides would be the same. So now to find the total surface area, I can just add up my 12. Oops, you can't see that. 12 plus 12 plus 72 plus 72 plus 24 plus 24. So 12 plus 12, or 12 times 2 is 24. 2 72s is 144. 2 24s is 48. Add those up. 24 plus 144 plus 48 is 216 square feet. That's the total surface area of the box. We're just finding the area of each face and adding it up. Now, remember, a pyramid is really the same thing. We find the area of each face and we add them up, but people struggle more with the pyramid because they forget that to find the area of each triangle, you have to do half the base times the height. So on this pyramid, we have a square on the bottom, and then we have 4 triangles going around the side. Remember what a pyramid looks like? Each side of that square has another triangle coming off of it. So let's start with the area of the bottom. That's easy. That's just 3 times 3, which is 9 square feet. Now, to find the area of each triangle, we're going to have to do half the base times the height. Well, the base of each triangle is 3. The height of each triangle is 8. So to find the area of each triangle, I have to do half of 3 times 8. Well, 3 times 8 is 24. Half of 24 is 12. Each of those triangles has an area of 12 square feet. But don't forget there's 4 triangles there. So I'm going to multiply that 12 by 4. The 4 triangles together have an area of 48 square feet. Now take the area of the 4 triangles, add it to the area of the bottom, the square, and 48 plus 9 is 57 square feet is the total surface area of the pyramid. Now, what if the figure looks like this? It's still the same idea. We're still going to find the area of each face and add them up. Now, if you look around that cube, the bottom of the cube is a square that measures 5 by 5. So that has an area of 25 square centimeters. We're not going to do the top of the cube because that's inside the figure. Like we're just going around the surfaces of this cube. Picture this house. That top of the cube is on the inside. It's not, we're just adding up the faces around the outside. So don't do the top of the cube. But look at the sides of this cube. They're all going to be 5 by 5 also. The front, the back, the 2 sides. They're all going to have an area of 25 square centimeters. They all measure 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Okay, so now all we have left to do are the 4 triangles going around the top, the roof part of this house. Remember, for a triangle, we do half the base times the height. Well, each of these triangles has a base of 5. Now look at the height. The height's not 11. The height 11's the height of the whole figure, but we only care about the height of the triangle. Well, if from here to here is 5, then the rest of it has to be 6 because the whole thing is 11. So just do 11 minus 5. That triangle has a height of 6 centimeters. So when I do the area of the triangle, I'm going to do half of 5 times 6. Well, 5 times 6 is 30. Half of 30 is 15 square centimeters. Now again, notice there's 4 triangles going around there. So I'm going to multiply that by 4. 60 square centimeters would be the area of all 4 triangles. And up here I had 5 25s for the area of each face of that cube, each face that I could see. So 5 25s is 125. That's the area of the 5 squares. So then I can just take the area of the squares, the area of the triangles, and add them together. And 125 plus 60 is 185 square centimeters would be the total surface area of this figure. One more, we can review surface area of a cylinder. I had a cylinder here somewhere. Here we go. Remember the formula for surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. Remember, this was the lateral area around the side of the cylinder. This 2 pi r squared is, pi r squared is each circle, the top and the bottom, so there's 2 circles, that's why it's 2 pi r squared. So if I want to find the surface area of this cylinder, realize this cylinder has a radius of 5, don't use 10, that's the diameter, and a height of 6. So we're going to do 2 times pi times 5 times 6 plus 2 times pi times 5 squared. Do your exponents first. 5 squared is 25, so this is 2 times pi times 25 plus 2 times pi times 5 times 6. Do your multiplication. 2 times 5 times 6 is 60 pi. 2 times 25 is 50, so that's 50 pi. Add 60 pi plus 50 pi, and we're going to get 110 pi square inches. Remember to leave your answer in terms of pi unless the directions tell you to round it. I hope that helps with today's work. Let me know if you have any questions.